What's up, guys? Planet Weather Gaming here, and today we're going to begin the first part of a multi-part series creating a new park and Planet Coaster that's going to be called Ocean Springs. Now, before I get started here, I just want to say that yes, this park was made from scratch, but what y'all guys are seeing right now is stuff that I previously did before this first episode, simply because I had not owned Planet Coaster in the past. I just recently bought it, and for that reason, I want to get to know the interface and how the game operates and everything before actually digging in to the first episode here. So with that said, what you see right here is what I've already done. I am going to just kind of expand off of this. And what I really want to do in today's episode is I really want to go ahead and build a station building for this coaster right here. Now, I don't really have a name for this coaster yet. If anybody has any ideas of what I can name this coaster, just let me know in the comment section. But what this park's theming is going to be is basically going to be an adventure tropical theme park. We're obviously going to do like a big body of water in the middle of it. I want to do a big body of water out the outer perimeter to make it kind of like an ocean, since it's called Ocean Springs. But because of the fact that I can't get rid of the mountains in the backdrop, I'm not really able to do that too much. So we're just going to go ahead and do a lake in the middle. And I might do like a little bit of a pier or something to kind of give it more of a beachy feel and all that. So with that said, we'll go ahead and get started building the station. So with the station here, basically the theme of this is going to be very basic. I'm just going to kind of do a covered roof using the same roofing as maybe like this right here. I'm not really going to do anything too fancy since this is my first park in this game. I'm just kind of wanting to build something really nice, really tropical themed. Considering like where it's going to be next to it, we're going to do like a little bit of a water feature right here for the entrance plaza basically. So it's going to kind of morph into the coaster a little bit right here and want the water feature. I was kind of wanting to do a water spray up effect right here, kind of like if you ever been to SeaWorld Orlando, the Manta coaster, when you walk in, how the water sprays up on the coaster like water jets do that. So something similar to that, but I don't think that's going to work out too well. So I'm probably not going to do that, but I'm going to do like a water feature right here, maybe with waterfalls or something. Really haven't played with waterfalls in the game yet, but something like that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started building the station right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do something similar to the entrance theming area, since I'm going to kind of take a similar theme to this because since we're going to be in the same area here. So we're going to go ahead and do these walls down here. I don't know how you pronounce that, the stucco walls or however you pronounce that. I don't really know. So we're just going to go ahead and set the color to like we'll do a lighter yellow. I don't really want to do anything too dark here. And we'll just kind of begin placing them kind of as so. And I will need to edit the, here in a second once I get done with the station, I will need to edit the placement of it a little bit to kind of make it all even with the coaster itself. So let's see here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm basically just kind of hiding the base below the actual queue line for the coaster and whatnot right now. And then we'll go ahead and go from there and build some supports and pillars for the roof for the queuing area for the coaster and whatnot. So like I said, this is the first episode of a multi-part episode series for this particular park. If y'all like what y'all are seeing here, let me know in the comment section. And I will definitely do this for more games in the future, like maybe Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I know I've done a firework video for that already. If you want to go check that out, it's on my channel. As well as Planet Zoo, City Skylines, and games like that. So let's see what we got here. It looks like that's actually lined up evenly here. So what we'll go ahead and do is just add a second row now to cover up that completely. And then we'll go ahead and from there we'll go ahead and start doing the supports for the so it looks like it's not going to let me put there's the coaster is obstructing it. That's okay. And I may need to cover, I don't know how it's going to work, but I may need to cover up the may need to add like a path cover or something to kind of cover that up right there, where you really don't want to see that. So let's see here. Let's just go and keep doing this now. And also, let me know another thing too in the comment section if y'all like where it's in real time like this, or if you would kind of like a sped up version to where I'm still talking throughout it, but it's a sped up version. So what you're seeing is me building in fast motion, but I'm talking in real time, just kind of going through what I'm doing here. So let me know about that. Okay, so let's see. We've done that now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and add supports. And one thing I will say about this game here is that in order to make it where you can edit with the building, like if you need to move the building in its entirety, you will need to go ahead and select one of these gridded ones. If you select one of these that have a white background, it won't conform to a building, but otherwise it will conform to a building otherwise. So what I want to do is I'm going to select, we're either going to select just the regular wooden post or the modern wood column. We'll do the modern wood column just so it looks fancier and a little bit better here. Can I change? I wonder if I can change the, I don't think I can change the color. That's okay. Okay, so we're going to do, we'll just do it every other one right here. So we'll just kind of do this here. Okay, so let me delete that right there. Okay, so right there in the middle, we may just have to leave it without those. That's okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and just continue building the support here. And I don't want to make it where it's too high so it looks weird, but at the same time, I don't want to make it where it's too low and you can't put the coaster won't run with it like that. So let's go and do the same exact thing here. Let's get rid of that right there. And let's see here. So it doesn't. So I'm not going to include this ramp right here as part of the building, simply because I just don't really see a need to do that. So let's go ahead and do the 2 column one right here. And that should be high enough. And then after that, we'll go ahead and do like a little bit of a like a edge piece right there at the very top. Okay, so it's like I've done all those now. So let's go ahead and go on to making our top border right here. So what I'm going to do for the top border here is I'm going to go ahead and do the same wall type, or actually we'll do a different wall type just so it looks more interesting. We'll actually do the natural wood plank here just to kind of make it look more interesting. Okay, we'll do just the 1 meter. And can I change the color here? I don't think I can change the color. No, okay, that's okay. So we'll just kind of do this. Actually, I don't want it there. I want it, actually I do. Okay. So we'll just kind of do like this here. And we'll just go ahead and wrap it around the building as so. Now, I have played a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 in the past, so I am very understanding how the game works. I have a lot of custom content for it and whatnot. I don't really think you can do it for Planet Coaster. Like I said, I just recently started playing this, so I don't really have too much like knowledge in Planet Coaster quite yet. So which is why the game, or my first park, and it's kind of basic, not really too much theming, but I will continue doing the Disney recreations in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I have looked at some people who have actually done Disney World in Planet Coaster, and I probably will do that in the future, just not at this exact time. I'm probably going to do the rest of Magic Kingdom in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, in addition to the Main Street one that y'all have seen already, or hopefully seen my fireworks show, The Happily Ever After, out there. Okay. Let's just keep, looks like I'm going to have to delete a couple of pieces right there. Okay. I may, for future episodes, go ahead and do a sped up version of the video because it's taking a decent chunk of time to go ahead and do just the coaster building that houses the coaster here. So what I may need to do, just the post don't look so weird, I may need to go ahead and do that. Create an outer side to the wall. Right there. Okay. And I do have the game paused because when I'm building, I don't like having the game running because I feel like time is going by way too quickly and I'm going to miss something, or something huge is going to happen with the park itself. And I just don't want that happening while I'm building. I like to have a very streamlined, very easygoing building process. So I prefer not to have the game actually running in the background while I'm building. Okay, so this looks good right now. I don't really see too many issues. Let's see what this looks like. Looks good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and just put a roof on. So we're going to, once again, stick with the main theming of the front entrance area. We're going to do roofs. And from there, let's see here, we're going to go ahead, we'll go ahead and add our flooring over here that I wanted to do while I'm thinking about this. Like so, let me make it where it's runs even with the queuing, so it looks better. Okay, so that looks good. What about over here? Yeah, we need to do that over there as well. Okay, it looks really good, actually. Okay. And now we're actually going to add the roof now. So I'm wondering if I should go ahead and do like a roof like this or a roof like this. I think I'm going to do a roof like this. Let's see how this is going to work here. Yeah, it's probably easier for me to do a roof like that, just because of all of the angles I have in here and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the roof before I build the remainder of the wall. So we're just going to build the roof up here. And we're going to have like a couple different sections to the roof to where we'll go ahead and continue off that. So it looks like, okay, let me go ahead and do so. And what I'm hoping is we can get this station building complete in this episode today, but I'm not too sure. I'm going to try to keep most episodes around 20 or 30 minutes. Some may run shorter, some may run longer. Obviously, once I get the hang of Planet Coaster more, the building process is going to go a lot faster. But once again, I may also do a sped up version just because it does run a little bit slow in real time. So right now I'm looking at doing a new episode every week of Planet Coaster, specifically this park right here. If y'all really like what I'm doing here, let me know in the comments and I will consider doing it more often. I definitely do want to do it more often eventually in the future. I'm just wanting to see how things are going to take off with the channel right now, since this is kind of a new channel. I just want to see how things take off, what y'all guys like, don't like, and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's go ahead. And if y'all know of like an easier way to do the roofing, because it's taking me just a minute to go ahead and get all the roofing put on and whatnot, doing it this way. Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and continue on now. What I really want to do is I really want to put like a kiddie area off to the left here of this, or maybe put a log flume. And I was really kind of wanting to put a log flume in over here, so we may do that and put the kiddie areas somewhere else. Another thing that I'm used to playing with Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is if I hit the right cursor, it actually deletes the previous piece without like taking off my selection, what I currently have selected, and it takes it off on this game. So I'm just kind of learning how to use that a little bit. There's a lot of things I'm learning how to use right now, as you can tell. Okay, so let's see here. Just going to build as so. And like another thing about this game is that compared to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, it's a lot more. I'm doing sandbox mode right now, and it's a lot more. Even for sandbox mode, it's a lot more technical. Like considering park management, like you have to do a lot more for your staff. I already had a staff member get fired, but actually quit on me simply because the fact I didn't build a staff room fast enough. So definitely, when you're building a new park, you definitely want to do the staff room before anything else. What I actually think I'm not doing. Okay, so we finally got that done. Now we're going to come over to these little odd corners over here, and we're just going to put those in. Right there, like so. We're going to go to the other side, and we're going to do a very similar thing over here. Okay. And hopefully as the park grows and gets bigger and more involved in everything, hopefully things will run smoother and quicker and everything. And I definitely want to do a finished product video of like when I'm completely done with the park. I definitely want to do a finished product video. Same thing with my Disney one in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 I'm working on right now. I also want to do some gameplay of that too, but right now we're going to be working on Planet Coaster right now. I'll probably do Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 after I do this park in here. Okay. Just kind of keep. I do like the camera controls in here better, and also the level of stuff you can do. In Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, you're kind of limited to using a square grid. In here, it's more freeform, and you can do whatever you want to. And I really do like that. Okay, so let's just go ahead and continue building here. I really hope that I'm not building it where it's... I am actually building it where it's just a hair above the roof itself, which is okay. So I went ahead and just fixed all this up right here and everything. So the roof is now complete. Looks very good. We do have a couple more final touches on the roof before we call it an episode. Not that I want to go and add these walls right here at the very top, and maybe I may do this after the episode and finish up the pillar work and all that and get the ride open. That's my main goal, is to get the ride open today. So we'll go ahead and go back to our walls now, and we'll go ahead and select wall pieces. The natural wood plank is what I used. Let's see, go ahead and select it now. And then we're just going to go ahead and do like so. What I'm likely going to do in the next episode, I'm just going to go ahead and do a sped up version. Be a lot better than this right now, as it is taking me a little bit of time just to go ahead and build this basic station right here. Okay. And then do I have a corner top piece for the wood plank? I do. So I'm just go ahead and put that like so. Okay. And then we'll do that to close it in. Now, you can like save a lot of stuff as blueprints on this, so I'm sure there is a way I can go ahead and save blueprints and whatnot, and probably some quicker ways to do construction work and whatnot. So if y'all know how to do those things, let me know in the comment section how you do those. I'm going to do a little bit more research this upcoming week on how to do that. What I really want to do next episode is I really want to go ahead and create this water feature here next episode and get the coaster definitely up and running by next episode. Okay, so what I'm probably going to do here now is I'm probably just going to do a fast forward version or fast forward of me finishing up the station, then we'll probably call it an episode now. So I think that about does it for this episode. Please leave a comment and like this video if you liked what you saw here. Hopefully next episode we'll go ahead and go more into creating a water feature right here for the front entrance of the park, as well as opening up that roller coaster. So with that said, I will see you next time.